Welcome back to Regular Guys Outdoors. I'm Chris. We've been nominated for the Full Tang Knife Challenge by Les from the YouTube channel Redneck in a Hat. The challenge goes something like this. Show off 3 of your Full Tang knives and then nominate 3 other channels to show off 3 of theirs. So I've assembled 3 of mine right here, but before we start, Les, here's one after your own heart, except it's got the gut hook. Same handle, gut hook. So I think I'll start chronologically, and I think I've acquired all these 3 particular knives pretty close chronologically, but I think I got the order right. So let me start with this Camillus. Now this was given to me by Phil, and it's a Full Tang knife. I guess it still qualifies. It's simply the entire steel wrapped with cord. It's one of the Camillus, let's get that in focus, Camillus titanium models, titanium bonded, and this particular one also has a little guy in it, a little Skinner. So that's a pretty neat knife, and I thank Phil for that one. Second one is a case given to me by Eric, and I don't know the origins of the knife, but it's one of the classic case knives with the stacked leather handle, and I believe it still qualifies as Full Tang because a piece of this blade goes all the way back to at least here where it's either riveted or welded on. It might even be screwed on, I don't know. But case, it's a classic. I thank Eric for that one. Now this one is Elk Ridge, and it's got a gut hook, and I've been able to keep it pretty sharp even though it's worked on an elk and several deer. Now what's neat about this is this was a retirement gift from the last place I was working in the Army before I retired. And so it's got a nice little engraving here. So that's nice. It's a lot nicer than a little trinket that's maybe just going to sit on a shelf and collect dust and sit in a lazy boy and look at it. This has got an elk, maybe 2, and several deer under its belt. And these 3 knives, at some point, I sometimes carry all 3. Most of the time I have 2 of the 3, and always I have 1 with me when I go somewhere. So thank everybody for giving me these. These were all gifted, and they've all been used on deer at some point or another. So now it's time for me to nominate, and I apologize ahead of time to these guys. I have no idea if they're going to see this. They don't know me from Adam, and they obviously they don't know me anything, but these are some guys I would like to see if they see this video and if they would care to participate. But I would like to see something from Wild for the Outdoors TV, My Slice of Heaven Outdoors, and Catman Outdoors. A bunch of guys from the Midwest area, I think from Oklahoma, Missouri, and Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. But I would like to see if they've got something, maybe heirlooms or something they made, anything along those lines. So there's my challenge accepted and issued out. Thanks for watching.